everyone, my name is Emilia, and today I'm going to talk to you about joint movements. And these movements all start in the anatomical position. So feet shoulder widths apart, arms at the sides, palms facing forward, eyes facing forward. The first movement I'd like to discuss is abduction. To abduct is to take something away. So when we do this, you can abduct the arm, taking it away from the midline of the body. We can do the same with abducting the leg, taking it away from the midline of the body. Or with the fingers, you can abduct and take them away from the midline of the body. The next movement I'd like to talk to you about is adduction. And this is to add back towards the midline of the body. So we can adduct the arm. We can adduct the leg back towards the midline. Or with the fingers, we can adduct back towards the midline. The next movement I'd like to talk to you about is flexion. And this is minimizing or decreasing the joint angle. And this can be done with the shoulder. This can be done with the elbow, creating an acute angle with the elbow, or with the hip, or with the knee. The next movement I'd like to talk to you about is dorsiflexion. And dorsiflexion refers to the feet. And this is when you bring the toes up towards the top of the body. So, dorsiflexion. And there's also plantar flexion referring to the feet as well. And that's when you point down towards the earth, towards the ground. And I like to think of it as planting. You're pointing towards where you would plant. The toes are planting, plantar flexion. The next movement I'd like to talk to you about is extension. And this is when you're increasing an angle or maximizing the angle at the joint. So at the shoulder extension, we also have elbow extension, and we have knee extension and hip extension. Extend the hip. And the next movement I'd like to talk to you about is circumduction. And this refers to ball and socket joints. And I like to think of it as if you had a pen on your shoulder, you could draw a circle. So this is moving a ball and socket joint around an axis. You can also do this with your hip. So that's circumduction. And the next movement I'd like to talk to you about is supination. And supination refers to the palms of the hands. And I like to think of this as to get soup, you supinate. Palms are up, supination. And then the next is pronation. And pronation, you just pour that soup out. Pour, pronation. Supination, pronation. And that concludes my video on joint movements. Thank you.